Barely 24 hours after IEBC Chairman Issack Hassan declared he was ready to conduct next year's polls after EACC cleared him over the Chicken Gate scandal, CORD insists he must not be in charge of next year's polls.
Haturudi tena kuambia nyinyi ati kura yetu imeibiwa. Hakuna kama hivyo.
Hassan had moments after the EACC clearance urged all players in next year's contest to trust his team to deliver a free and fair poll.
My appeal to them is to respect the rule of law and the rights of individuals and not to condemn people unheard.
Ninataka nimwambie Hassan akae akijua there is no election he will preside over in this country.
The Electoral Commissioner's fate igniting intense debate in the House when members of Parliament deliberated on proposed amendments to the IEBC Act. The CORD lawmakers accusing the ruling coalition of bad faith and a conspiracy to influence the choice of the referee in next year's contest.
That you know the number of registered voters in Kenya. The number of registered voters are over 14 million. The Jubilee numbers are less than 5 million. Since when did 5 million people defeat over 9 million people?
Those of us who are very sober, our pants are intact always. But when you fight, when you throw stones, when you throw shoes, I can tell Honorable Jakoyo, always your pants will be on the floor. I am telling you.
The Justice and Legal Affairs Committee has proposed a formula of picking a selection panel that will nominate IEBC commissioners who will be appointed once approved by Parliament. The committee also recommends that the commissioners serve on part-time basis. However, the Jubilee leadership in the House has opposed the committee's proposal on the selection panel, arguing that it contravenes Article 249 of the Constitution on the independence of the electoral body. Instead, it proposes a panel comprising nominees picked by the Public Service Commission through a competitive process and at least 3 nominees from the religious community.
Political parties are the players. They cannot play a role in identifying the referee, Mr. Speaker.
Only a fool can agree to that if you are sitting on this side of the aisle. Who controls public service? Mr. Speaker.
The CORD leaders insisting the Jubilee administration is already using state resources to woo opposition lawmakers.
We know your numbers can't add up. That is why you are paying the Ababu Namwambas and all Murungarus to come to your side. You know it.
If you have the ground in Western Kenya, why do you have to rush? Mr. Speaker, if you are very popular in Budalangi, you wait for 2017 and remove Honorable Ababu Namwamba. If you are popular in Western, why do you have to spend a week?
The National Assembly has resolved to suspend at second reading all bills on electoral reforms to await recommendations from the Joint Parliamentary Select Committee on IEBC. The committee received submissions from the National Gender and Equality Commission that warned of a looming constitutional crisis if a legislation on the two-third gender principle was not passed before next year's polls. Francis Gashuri's Citizen Live at 9.